What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Link Up. Today is episode 4, and I'm here today with Gideon and his Varus FK8, and not just an FK8. This is the LE, the yellow, the limited edition model. I met you at the Fitted show?
I think so. Yeah, it was through John. It was through your friend John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fitted at the end of it.
Yeah.
And then
we went to Fitted, and then I think me and John first connected through our wheels.
Yeah.
I had Rega Masters before, and I think he wanted a set, so we were connected through that. And then when we went to the Fitted show, that's when I met you.
Yeah, because I had the Z there in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then after we're like, yo, let's just do a spontaneous shoot because your car was obviously yellow and his car was red. So we're like, let's do ketchup and mustard, So then after you pulled up, but at the time his car was only in stock format. So then we did the shoot, and then we exchanged, Instagrams, and that's how we stayed in contact. I guess, was it this year, right? This all happened.
I think so. I think it was it
was this year.
Beginning-ish of
almost, I think
April,
it was
May.
Yeah. You told me that you were thinking about the Varus kit.
Yeah, Ratty had the first sneak peek of this because when I first met him, he asked me any future plans, and I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna Varus kit this. And then 2 or 3 years later,
almost, that felt pretty long.
This guy saw it for the first time.
And it crossed my mind because it's been so long since I've seen this car or any progress that he's posted on the social, and then just out of nowhere he just drops one picture. I was like, no way, this thing got Varus. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so let the viewers know the journey about that whole process of you getting the Varus kit and how that went about.
Yeah. So it all started. Shout out J-Spec Performance. I reached out to them. I made sure that it was the non-wide body version, just because I didn't want to cut anything on the LE. And then so we decided to go with the narrow body Varus kit. And so the whole kit includes front bumper, the hood, the side skirts, and then you have the GT wing, and then there's a diffuser. You kind of can't really see it, but yeah. And then we ordered it. The wait was a year or longer. And when it came in, it kind of sat at J-Spec for a while, just because I was trying to look for a shop to paint it.
Yeah.
Just because you want to get it right the first time, right?
Yeah.
And so that took a while, and then finally found a buddy to help me paint it, and then we paint matched to the best of our ability, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And the paint match actually came out friggin' pretty close, very close, super close.
It's slightly off, but I mean,
there's maybe a little shade of it in a certain angle that you can tell that the difference. But
then again, it's hard, it's hard to paint match,
I can
metal
imagine.
and fiberglass. Yeah.
Anything about the kit that was hard to fit,
Oh, the diffuser was such a bitch to install.
Really?
Yeah, that took I helped my buddy out to install that as well, and that took 4 hours or more to install. Well, given we were on our backs too, we didn't put it on a lift or anything, but that took a while to install. Surprisingly to everyone, how you when you think of getting an authentic kit, right, you think the fitment's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it needs a lot of massaging. Right.
No way.
So a lot we're swearing while putting. I think he was swearing while putting a lot of this stuff on. Right. Just for example, the front bumper. You'll notice. I think here it kind of sticks out a little bit. I think the kit was molded to the Japanese FK8s, right? And so in the Japanese market, they have smaller rebars. And so when I first had the kit on, I think a lot of people I got a lot of people that in the States that had the kit on. Some of the guys messaged me, hey, you gotta get a Japanese rebar or cut the rebar.
Oh wow.
To make it fit. Yeah, we have that in the works. I think it just came, so that's gonna be fixed. But yeah, right now the bumper's kind of sitting upwards, but you can't really see it.
So did you guys get the Japanese rebar instead?
I ended up getting a Greddy one. A Greddy rebar, just a bar.
And then Greddy sells that, eh?
Yeah, so that's in the works too. And then I think there's also when that comes off, because the whole bumper's got to come off, so we have a splitter going on it as well.
Oh, no way.
One of the race bred splitters, so that's gonna be on.
And how much does this sit out?
I don't know. I think it an inch or 2-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
And is it carbon as well, or?
No, that one's not carbon. I think that one's ply, it's some sort of plywood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But just to protect the carbon.
Yeah, that's because right now it's all exposed, right?
I know.
Yeah, it's all PPF, but it's one scratch and
You
you
do
bottom
not-
out somewhere.
You
It's
do
it's
not
gone.
want to damage a carbon lip for sure. You know what I mean? Like we went for the rollers earlier before this, and like we hit a huge divot on the road, and then I looked back and I was like, yo, hopefully his front bumper's okay. You know? when you first debuted the kit on Instagram, you had Rega Masters on it, right?
Yeah.
So what was the
The reason behind
behind this?
switching,
Yeah.
a lot of my buddies and a lot of the J-Spec guys too, they were like, yeah, the fitment's like not that nice with the Regas, right? But then like I like the Regas, and then everybody else likes the Regas. But I think they were like, oh, like, you know, let's try a set of like Zeddies on it, right? And then,
Yeah.
so we slapped it on, and then like I was like, oh, it kind of looks good, right?
And spec wise, like how much of a difference was
It's
it?
the same spec. It's the same spec. Right?
Really?
So that's why it, like, you know, it's like the wheels and tires are exactly the same. I
What?
think the tires are like a 255, 35, 18, and then the wheels are like 18 by 9.5, like plus 45, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Plus 45.
Yeah, plus 45.
Damn. So that means because John is running.
Is it plus 45 or plus 40? I don't know, like something like that.
I thought, yeah, because I thought like this the standard one that people run is like 18 by 9.5 plus 35. Unless it's too wide.
Like 35 is already pretty aggressive
Yeah.
for like the FK8, yeah. So like I think the Rega Masters are also a plus 40 or plus
Oh,
45.
okay.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I got to double check. But
Yeah.
but I think the reason why like it looks, I guess, slightly more like fitted with the kit now is just because like the Rega Masters, they do have like a lip with it, so it looks sunken in, right? And because the kit's so aggressive.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but the Zeddies have always been my favorite, so you know.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah.
I even told you at the Honda Quick Clean Street
Yeah.
that I like the Zeddy
Zeddies more,
more
yeah.
than the Regas.
Yeah,
So
you're the only one. Everyone else likes the Regas.
it just looks more like circuit. You know what I mean? Like a circuit car. You know?
Funny enough, I had Zeddies on my old car too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had an FRS back in the day, and then I had Zeddies on it too.
Oh, who was I talking to recently? Was I think Arthur?
Yes. He has my old set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sick. So anything done to the interior?
Interior, I have a spoon steering wheel, and then the whole Worksbell boss kit
Nice.
with it, the relocation kit.
Yeah.
It's got the quick release instead of the tilt.
Yeah.
I specifically wanted this quick release just because, you know, car thefts are really pretty rampant right
for
now,
sure,
right?
for sure.
So I got the quick release, but because I didn't know that, I was like, oh, I might as well just take my, you know, steering wheel back home, right, inside. But then I didn't realize the tilt one also has, because I've sold the quick release has a lock. The tilt also does now. So I didn't know that before. But
Really?
yeah, there's the Worksbell tilt has a lock that you can buy separately.
I didn't even know that. And I just got the
Yeah,
setup.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
I
Like,
know.
that's awesome.
Yeah, but aside
this-
from that, everything else is stock in there. It's not.
Oh,
it's-
okay,
It's
okay.
nothing special like wireless, you know, Android Auto.
Yeah.
Like that little plug. But that's about it.
So the biggest upgrade was the whole wide body.
Yeah.
Well, the whole Varus kit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. FK8 is a popular choice of car.
Yeah.
So what was like your
Reasoning behind this?
that choice of an FK8?
So like I mentioned before, like the FRS, I had an FRS back in the day, right? And so I tracked the shit out of the FRS back then. So like used to go to the track like every weekend, right?
Yeah.
And so once I moved on from that, because my FRS was also yellow, and so back then, like I guess like everybody knew me as like the guy with the yellow car, right?
Yeah.
So I had, like when this popped up, I knew I had to get it. And I think I told you the story about like us getting it. Or,
Yeah. Explain
Yeah.
it to the viewers though, because they don't know your story. So we gotta let's rerun that, you know?
Long story short, we got 2 allocations for one for this. At the time, this was like a first come first serve. Like you sign in and online, and you click, and first, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like where if you can click it in, like then you get it, then you get an allocation. And so I think the system glitched, and we were able to get 2. Yeah, so then I didn't end up giving the other one to my cousin, and then I think we flipped that one because I knew I wanted to keep one of them for myself.
Yeah.
And so that was the goal. Yeah, no, I just wanted another yellow car. I wanted another like fun track car, but I guess like now putting the kit on, like kind of have to
Be
rethink
careful.
my priorities. You know?
Yeah. That's why when I saw you on the track at J-Spec meet, I was like, damn, those
Yeah.
guys taking that thing
Yeah, no,
out.
I was not pushing it. Like back then I was pushing the FRS, like I pushed it like 100%, but
Yeah.
now like kind of got to take it easy. But I also like tracking with this car too. I realized like I still have a lot to learn too, because I learned on the FRS, and then this is a completely different platform because that one's rear-wheel drive, right? This one's front-wheel drive.
True.
So like the first couple days on track, I was like, how come my times are like slower than back then when I had the FRS? Like, this doesn't make sense. This has like way more horsepower, right?
Yeah.
And so like I had a couple of my friends sit in with me, and they kind of told me like, hey, your lines are all off, your braking points are, your turn-in is like all off, right? And so basically I have to relearn how to drive this car. Back then you would like, when you're taking a corner, you know, you would gradually get on the throttle, right?
Yeah.
But then this car, and then I sat in some of my other friends that, you know, have driven F4 front-wheel drive for a while, and like they just chuck it in and gas out, right? So, and that you know, it's not something I would do. Right?
Yeah.
Like I have to program my brain to.
Yeah, because you're so used to rear wheel.
Exactly.
Where you might oversteer,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Exactly. So.
But how's it now? How's your timing now on the lap?
I guess it's getting better, but I mean, still, like I just need
Have you
more
beaten the FRS time?
Probably not, because I haven't been back to Shanny in a while. Like I think back then I was able to do like 202 at Shanny with the FRS.
Yeah.
Like if you get like a 2 minute flat 2 minute, that's pretty fast with the FRS. But yeah, I don't know. We haven't been back to Shanny in a while, so I don't know what my time is.
But I know, and the season's pretty much ending now, so
yeah.
We'll have to be next year's to see if you can smash the time on that. You know? Any future plans with this? Like any future upgrades?
I think overall, it's pretty much done. Maybe some stuff in the engine bay, because that hasn't really been touched much.
Yeah.
Maybe like an intake. I don't know. I kind of wanted like a Group M intake or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe stick with like an HKS. I don't know, because it was like back then it was like HKS, you know, coilovers, HKS, you know, exhaust. It was like a whole HKS theme. But now that I kind of switched over, like maybe I want to switch it up. There's some other choices.
Are you on coils right now?
Yeah, I'm on coilovers now. And then I switched up the exhaust too. Oh, funny story about the exhaust. So buddy of mine, Simon, he had the Kakimoto exhaust, and like he said it was too much drone for him, like on the highway. And then so he asked me like, hey, do you want to trade? Right? Because he dailied the car back and forth.
Yeah.
To and from work, and so I was like, hell yeah, but no takebacks, you know.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to take it back if you do it, you know. You gotta make up your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we ended up trading, because like, he couldn't handle the drone, and then like I only drive this occasionally, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't mind the drone.
But like, how bad is it to you? Like, is the drone?
It's okay. It's bearable
Just
for me. Yeah.
subtle?
Yeah. Like if you're going for like long drives, be like by the end of it, your ears will be like kind of ringing.
But is there like
But I never really cared for drones.
Yeah. But is there like a point in the accelerator pedal where like it cuts the drone if you like?
Yeah, you have to go like above like 130.
Oh really?
Yeah. So if you're cruising like 115, 120 ish, it starts to drone.
It's there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I
you
know-
either have to be speeding or you have to go like speed limit. Yeah. Yeah. It's around that like 3,200 RPM mark.
where it just
Where it starts to drone, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. Future plans. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just gonna leave it and enjoy it as is.
Yeah.
You know, I always ask the question like, did I fuck up the value of the car? Probably, but am I gonna keep it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep it for a while.
But I mean, not really, right? Because all the bumpers and stuff can be
taken
off
take it back and
and
put it
put
back.
back
Yeah,
over,
because
you
I
know?
have all the OEM pieces.
Yeah.
Too. And who knows? I don't know. Is the FK8 LE gonna be worth a lot in the future? I don't know, like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the road. I don't know. Who knows, right?
Because what if Honda decides to release a Phoenix Yellow or a
FL,
yellow FL5?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, they probably will. I don't know. Who knows? But then it might make this one go down. But
Yeah. Is this the Phoenix Yellow or is it different?
so they call it sunlight yellow.
Sunlight
Yeah,
yellow.
sunlight yellow. But it's basically the Phoenix yellow.
Yeah. I always ask everybody that I interview if, for say, you were to sell your car, what would be your replacement?
Oh shoot! Like my dream car.
Yeah. Like
Probably
it's like it's your retirement car. Like this is like you're going to the grave with it, you know?
Probably an S chassis.
A chassis?
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, why don't you get like, you know, a supercar? I'm like, nah, I just want an old shit box.
Yeah.
You know.
The 90s JDM.
Yes,
It just
yes.
hits different, you know?
Yeah.
But S14, S15.
Probably an S15. Yeah.
S15?
Actually, an R32 wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah.
Go to the grave. Go to the grave with an R32.
Yeah, that's nice.
But you know, those cost a pretty penny right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. The market for the Skylines is next level right
Yeah.
now. So hard to afford one. I think R32 is still going for like 70, 80,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because
It's crazy.
R34s are over 100 now.
Yeah, I know. So, but I've always liked this, like how the R32 looks more than the 34.
Yeah.
Like I just like how simple it looks.
It's just crazy because like
Yeah.
no one ever like leans towards the R33. It's like
Yeah.
the least favorite for everybody.
Yeah.
But I actually like the R33. It's nice. Like when you see the 400R, it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, how
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
not
yeah,
like that? You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
so nice, you know?
But I mean, hey, if you give me a R33 or R34 for free, like I'll take it.
Or even if you find a deal, right? Like
Yeah.
if it's like a 30 grand R33
Exactly.
GTR, I'm taking
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, that's sick. I'm happy I have the chance to like talk to you about this and let you share your stories with the viewers, you know,
No, thank you.
that
Thank
watches
you.
the link up. And you know, we're gonna wrap up this video. It's always a pleasure to see this car every time. I hope you guys had a pleasure, you know, viewing this car through the screen. Yeah, thanks for your time again. And this is the end of the link up episode 4. You know, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more link up episodes. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.